Let's turn to the US now. The battle of the midterms does loom and has some very different narratives. On the Joe Biden side, some of his gaffes in particular, and certainly a difficult situation with the economy right now. And there's no official opposition leader, of course, in the US, but who else would you talk about other than Donald Trump and his legal issues? Joining me live to break down a few more of these is Mr Jackman from the University of Sydney. Thanks very much for your time. I guess just quickly sum up where Joe Biden's at. You know, what are his pros and cons right now as the midterms heat up?
Oh, well, Tom, you nailed it in the intro. The only data point I'd throw onto the fire there is that he's got Trump-like approval numbers at the moment, an indication of just how unpopular he is at the moment. And of course, a lot of that goes right back to the state of the US economy. The other issue, Tom, that's getting a lot of traction, Republican candidates are finding this landing on fertile soil, if you will, is the story about crime in the United States. And you can take a liberal, in the American sense of the term, city like San Francisco, where I used to live, where you will find left of centre people openly griping about the state of crime, homelessness, lawlessness, in one of America's major cities. There's nothing like a downturn in the economy for those sorts of issues to really assert themselves. And so there's another, I think, important issue that I don't think in Australia we're kind of, unless you're really plugged in, you're picking up in the political atmospherics, if you will, Tom, as we head towards the election that are creating some real headwinds for Democratic candidates.
Well, the lacking of a safety net there, I mean, there are so many in the US that live right at the margin, so it doesn't take much, as you say, for those sorts of issues to flare up. On the other side of the equation, it's a bit of a different one, right? Because, as you point out, this is sort of more a vote on Biden, but how much will Donald Trump's issues sort of weigh on the Republican vote, do you think?
This is what Democrats want. If the election... The tail of the tape here, Tom, are the 2018 midterms, where Democrats did extraordinarily well by making the elections, and how could you not make them about then President Donald Trump.